Hello action figure fans, this is HammerTron here with a new action figure review for you. This time I am reviewing the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Zeo Gold Ranger. This was released in 2020. I bought this in a store in 2020. It comes in a nice window box where we can see the action figure and the accessories. We have a nice picture on the side here, and this picture wraps around to the side of the package, so very nice. Here is the top of the package. Here is the bottom with some manufacturing information. Here's the other side, nice picture there. And on the back we have a picture of the action figure in a nice pose and some more manufacturing information. What's missing is a cross-cell showing the other action figures in this fifth wave of Power Rangers Lightning Collection. Also, they're missing a little mini biography about this character. But I will open this up and review the action figure in just a moment. Here are the accessories we get with the Zeo Gold Ranger. We have a pair of fisted hands here. So I think we've seen these hands before. Narrow pegs, but the hinges are working very well. So they look pretty good. We have his staff weapon, whatever this is. Looks like this symbol matches his face mask. And then a couple of handles, so it's nicely sculpted, nicely painted, a little bit pliable, so we want to be careful with it. And then we have an energy effect, a pliable plastic, so we can wrap it around different things to show the crackling energy and power, something like that. So looks nice. And then we have the human head. So I think this human head looks okay. However, I compared this with the Red Ranger's human head, and it looks like these heads are a little bit different. The hair is different. I think the faces are just a little bit different, so I thought it was the same person. The original Red Ranger came back as the Zeo Gold Ranger, but these faces look a little different, so I'm not sure why. So, nice set of accessories there. Here is the Zeo Gold Ranger action figure. Let's see how tall this action figure is. Looks like it's almost 6 1/4 inches tall, or about 15.5 centimeters tall. So it seems like a little taller than some of the other action figures. So I'm a little surprised about how much taller it is. Maybe a 1/4 inch taller, but let's take a look at the action figure. Maybe we'll find out why. So there's a nice helmet, lots of sculpted detail up there, but not much paint, only a little bit around the 6-lined visor there. Then we have a pliable plastic collar. It does not look like it's very easily removed. I think they put this on before putting on the arms. And then on the arms we have, looks like different pieces than usual. Looks like a gold band on the upper arms here, and also on the forearms. But I think the rest of the body is pretty much the same as all the other Power Rangers figures. Nice gold belt. Extra plastic piece that's, yeah, we can shift it around a little bit. And the crotch piece and the legs look the same, but here this looks a little bit different. It looks like it's sculpted this way, so maybe the leg pieces are different. Also, we have some knee pads, so the knees are different from the others, and extra gold piece here. Now, I thought it might have been an extra piece glued on, but maybe the whole boot here is different from the other figures. And then we have the feet here. I think the feet are about the same. Peg holes on the heels there. So a little more of the detail on the back. So let's take a look at the articulation. Well, now if these leg pieces are a little bit different, that would account for it being a bit taller than some of the other figures. Alright, the articulation. We can look up and look down, turn side to side. Some just a little head tilting there. we have butterfly joints here. So that seems to be working. And we can stretch out the arms this high. There's some soft ratcheting in the joint there, so it looks okay. There we go. And then we can go around. The pliable plastic piece here does get in the way a little bit, but we can still go around. We have a bicep cut, so that is working. That is working. And then we have double jointed elbows. So that is working. Very nice. Now it is a warm summer day, so these joints are working pretty nicely for me. And at the wrist, we can turn the wrist, and we have hinges there. So that is working. We have a diaphragm cut where the diaphragm can move forward and back more, go around, turn. So that's pretty nice. And then we have an abdomen crunch here. That is very tight, so we can move back and very, very tight. There we go. Move forward. So there's a ratcheted joint in there. It's very tight. This belt piece does move around a little bit. And no waist twist. No waist twist on that Power Rangers figures. So we can do the splits about that far. Kick forward that far. And back just a little bit. Kick forward that far and back a little bit. We have upper thigh cuts. And that is working. We have double jointed knees. These are a little bit tight. There we go. There we go. Takes a little bit of work to get them both working. There we go. So not too bad. So I think these are a little bit different from most of the Power Rangers. So I think we do have some different parts here. And there might be a boot cut. It seems to be wiggling just a little bit, but I don't want to twist any harder. And the ankle joints are extremely tight. I was able to get this one to move, but there was a loud snapping, so the ratcheted joints are very strong. So, do I want to try again? Very, very tight. So I'm a bit too tight, and I think I want to leave the ankles where they are because I like to have my action figure standing. So if the ankles are like this, it'll stand nicely. So the ankle joints are extremely tight and a very loud snapping sound with the ratcheted joints. So I didn't really like that sound before. So anyway, other than the ankle joints, it seems like everything else is working very nicely. Here is the Zeo Gold Ranger next to a pair of 4-inch action figures. On the right is an adventurer from an Animal Planet set I reviewed a while ago. On the left is the Fortnite Jonesy action figure by Jazzwares. Here is the Zeo Gold Ranger next to a 6-inch action figure. On the left, the Fortnite Legendary Series Havoc action figure by Jazzwares. And a 7-inch action figure on the right, the Masters of the Universe Masterverse He-Man action figure by Mattel. And what's interesting is the Jazzwares action figure, the Havoc action figure, is made of a much harder plastic than either the Hasbro or the Mattel action figure. Here is the Zeo Gold Ranger next to the Zeo Blue Ranger. And it looks like they're about the same height, so maybe I'm mistaken about the Gold Ranger being taller than the others. But the boots are certainly different. It looks like the wrinkles sculpted in the boots are a little bit different between the two action figures. So there might be a few other small differences, but it looks like it is essentially the same body mold for both action figures. The HammerTron Sledgehammer rating for the Zeo Gold Ranger it's okay. Just barely okay. I had some trouble with the ankle joints. However, I did forget to mention that the ankle pivot does work on the action figure. It's just the hinges up and down are not working. So the pivoting does work on both sides with no problem. All the other joints are working very nicely. It is a warm summer day, so maybe that's helping the joints remain pliable. However, it didn't help the ankle joints. And it looks cool, although the head sculpt was maybe a little bit off. It didn't quite look like the original Red Ranger from the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I think that character came back and played the Gold Ranger, Zeo Gold Ranger in the Zeo series. So I'll have to watch that again sometime. So overall, it's a pretty nice action figure. Thank you for watching my review video. Remember to like the video, leave a comment, let me know what you think of this action figure, and subscribe to my channel to keep up to date with my future reviews. I'll see you next time, action figure fans.